Hello, and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, The Journey Home. I'm in Dungeon Master Darby, and joining me as always are Zoe playing 𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧, Emily playing Beatrice, Laura playing Conrad, and Johanna playing Fall. Let's jump into it. Where we last left off, the party completed the final trials, enabling the door to be opened up downstairs. It also drew the ire of the hags, who they were warned of, but weren't aware were around, who started attacking. The party then fought them, and two of them have been taken out, while another is kind of desperately trying to fight for her life. And we are at the top of the initiative round. So, 𝗖𝗧𝗦𝗧, it is your go. A butler who just tried to death glare you is walking towards you.
And I'm on 8 HP.
Yes. You're also technically on the ground.
Yep, and that also means that my Witch Bolt
is
from...
gone?
Witch Bolt is gone. Okay, baby. Well... Yeah, because if I don't do something about him, I'm probably immediately going to get knocked out again. So... Ooh. Okay. 𝗖𝗧𝗦𝗧 is going to gasp awake, say, "Thank you, Beatrice," and then see this scarecrow, and just... her eyes are gonna flash like anime style, and she's going to be like, "I am sick of fighting!" And I would like him to make a dexterity save as she casts Immolation.
Okay. So, just standard roll. That's a nat 1!
Definitely not going to beat an 18. So that's 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, and all 1s are 2s. Which is good. There were a lot of 1s. So, 16... 18, 24, 26 points of damage, and because it's a new turn, I can add my intelligence modifier again, so round that up to 31.
31, which becomes 62 as the visage around this butler disappears, revealing the scarecrow hidden underneath, which is vulnerable to fire damage. That is just burnt to a crisp. Or burnt to ash, really.
Well, yes, because I believe a point of immolation is that he is turned to ash.
But also, Scarecrow would have been turned to ash. Anyway, I believe that is all of your turn.
Yep, and she's going to let the flames dissipate and go... "Good," and like just thunk her head back against the wall for like half a second, then go, "Wait, fighting!" and then use her movement to get up.
All right. So Dragonbait is going to charge towards Widow Groat, and to make it And 2 attacks against her. Those are both poor rolls. They both miss. So, next is Conrad.
Alrighty, so Conrad, he was sitting on the hag, so I imagine he would need to use half of his movement to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can he get to the Widow Groat by this point, from here?
Yeah, you're only 15 feet away.
Oh, okay. I forget how small this room is. So he messily gets up from his hag that he just murdered to death, and then he gets up and just vaults over to the next one.
Okay. So you also ate the boar, so you have disadvantage on all of these attacks. Or both of these attacks. So no sneak attack for you, unfortunately.
That's all cool, because I'm going to... Probably actually didn't need to get up for this, but that's fine. I am going to cast a spell. I'm going to summon Shadow Spawn.
All right.
So he makes it appear, and do I have it there? Oh no, I don't. Okay, yes. So, and it's going to be the form of Fury, I guess. So Conrad, probably as he's running towards there, kind of makes a wave of his hands, and probably as a moment because he has basically multiple patrons. There's this one collective entity that lends him their magic from Barovia, which is just an interesting thing. So he again, his eyes kind of cloud over in that amber shape for momentarily, like a little amber tear drops down, and then the shadows coalesce where he points as the Shadow Spawn appears. Horrible and misshapen and making horrible noises. And I believe I can I instruct her, and so he yells out, "Attack!"
All right. So,
and
it doesn't have a disadvantage, so roll to hit.
Oh, well, no, I didn't do that as metagaming. I was just I want to use a spell. I haven't done it for ages. But yeah, so I rolled a hit. I rolled a natural 19, so I presume it's going to hit.
Yep.
And Fury has... it's going to... attack, yes. Sorry, just trying to remember what it is.
1d12 plus 3 plus the spell's level.
Thank you. Excellent. Sadly, D&D Beyond does not have a shadow spirit in the things it can do. So 1d12, just one moment.
It's probably somewhere, but it's named something.
Yeah, it must be. I had a hunt. I'll keep looking. So that's I rolled a natural 6, so that's plus it's attack, isn't it? Or strength?
Plus 3 plus the spell's level. So
9 plus 3, so 12 points of slashing damage, I presume.
Yes.
12. And I believe that's all it can do.
Yeah. Next is
and that makes horrible shrieking noise.
Paul, your attacks are at disadvantage.
So Paul just whips up to see having Sevia having been knocked out, and then immediately just get back up and absolutely annihilate this thing, and it's just kind of whoa, nice one, and that will be a bardic inspiration. So.
Baby!
Healing.
Oh, the healing inspiration.
Oh god. So that's 1 plus 4?
Plus your charisma, which is plus 3.
Yeah, so you get a whole 4 points of healing. And then he will whip around to the hag and be like, "You leave us alone and don't hurt her." And then he's going to start kind of doing this weird chanting thing that no one around can hear, and that is dissonant whispers. So roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Alright. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that she does have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Okay. Yeah.
But I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh, fantastic. So basically, she is racked in terrible pain from what only she can hear. So she start reacting to that. That's 11 points of damage.
All right.
And she has to immediately use her reaction to move as far away as she can.
All right. So she runs upstairs.
Excellent. And I guess Fall is going to use their movement to follow her.
Okay.
What a power move. Fall just like terrifies her as like then just like Naruto runs after her.
Yep. Clone's still gonna do that. So Widow Groat is gonna turn around and say, please, I will help you. I will tell you whatever you want about the tomb, about the creature. Whatever you want. Just let me live. Please.
Ooh. Really? You're being honest there?
Yes, I swear.
Now that you're in your last legs, and what exactly are you going to do? Once you're let loose?
I will go far away from this place. I will not harm the people here. And I have potions. I have potions that can restore you immediately. Just spare me, and I will leave. You can roll an insight if you want.
Okay. So that is 18 insight.
18 insight. Yeah, she seems to be absolutely terrified, and that fear is causing her to be truthful.
Okay. Are you the one that made that other Sevia?
Yes, all of us did. It was under orders to investigate anyone who would attempt to deal with the tomb.
And so why did you use that method? And how did you get Sevia?
We have our spies and our little creatures. They took samples left behind from combat and from wounds.
I hope you understand that you've done terrible things. I don't trust that you will go out into this world and live a life not trying to harm others. And then Fall kind of like holds his staff, like kind of like around her throat, kind of threateningly, and then I'll be like, but I guess that's your right to choose. So I'll let you free.
Oh.
And you would damn better not harm any of us. And you'd better be sorry for what you've done.
Yes. And she takes out 6 small vials and hands them to you. These will restore you. These will prepare you for the creature.
Four takes them and says, well, any heads up on what the creature does before you go?
It is a dead god being nursed back to life.
Right. Interesting.
The lady wishes to learn from the process, so that she too might be restored.
I see.
And
Was-
rule of Eberron, as is her rightful place.
Oh, of course, yes. A person with a weird dead god, yes, that's automatically what they get. Okay, right. Well, I guess we'll have to take that out then, won't we?
Just do what you want, just let me go.
Okay. Yeah, he like puts his staff away. He says, all right, sure. You're free to go.
Okay. She leaves.
Interesting. I will say briefly, Conrad was, because I think he was the closest to fall when he was pursuing the hag.
Yeah,
he
this-
kind of like went
This is
to run
right
after.
at the top of the stairs, so yeah, you would hear this.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard all, but yeah, he would have gone to head up like with his rapier drawn, and then like as he sees Fall kind of take charge, Conrad would have just like stopped and slowed down and kind of just like did that thing where he squares his shoulders up a bit and like just paused and just was just watching at this point. And then probably by the point Fall comes back, he just like sweeps over to look to see how everyone else is doing, but is silent but not like surly considering everything is happening. He's just watching very carefully and was with perhaps some interest with that conversation if he did overhear part of it. I don't mind if he didn't.
I guess yeah, Fall probably like walk past Conrad and then kind of like hand over like the potions. Well, we got some potions out of that and a bit of information.
Yeah, it's good bargaining. Hope they do what they say they do, they're not poisoned. We
Yes.
shall have a look.
Hopefully, indeed. And then yeah, Fall kind of brush over to Sevia. Yeah. Sevia, you took quite the hit there.
Oh, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Just one second, and she's going to put a hand to her chest as if like coughing a little bit, and is going to cure wounds herself, which yeah, I might as well use my last second level for that one. So she kind of clings onto the railing, Jesus Christ, and gets a whopping 5 points of healing back.
Yeah.
Oh, from a... Did you roll like...
From-
a 1 and a 2?
Yep.
Mm.
I've done that a few times
stuff.
before.
Yeah.
Big oof.
Big.
Yikes.
But yeah, she's like clinging to the railing. She was about to turn around and like probably ask Beatrice to help her up, but now Fall is here. So she's instead just like, you don't have to worry about me so much.
I can't help it.
Oh,
Beatrice's eyes roll so hard they nearly roll back into her head.
Conrad probably catches that. And then, like, if he catches Beatrice's eye, he just, like, kind of does the strange grin that he does, as in, like, solidarity. Yes.
So
Yeah. She'll, he'll kind of like help her up and then give her like a little arm, a little squeeze.
and
give
for
her
you're
some
aware, you
healing.
have those potions as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll also give you 5 healing.
I think they gave some to Conrad, so he probably also
Yeah.
like trot over to where the rest of them are, and then he would look at them to see if he could be like, oh, is there any poison in them? But again, Conrad doesn't actually
They
know
look-
very much, but
they
he
look kind
behaves
of-
like he would.
They look kind of disgusting, but they don't look poisoned.
It looks like one of the
Beatrice-
grandmama's home remedies. Disgusting.
Beatrice does have a poisonous kit.
Oh. Well, Conrad's just like very obviously like looking at them while when he patters over. It
So,
doesn't look poisoned. I don't know very much about poison around here, though.
in that case, if you have you have proficiency in poisonous kits, Beatrice? So you could
Excellent.
roll me
Yes.
an intelligence check with proficiency. So that is a total of +6 to determine whether or not it is poisoned.
I presume Beatrice is like, gimme.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
All right, then, all right. Then just kind of like folds his arms and then casts his
So-
gaze over to Fallen Sevia.
That makes it a 25.
Yeah, you are absolutely certain these are not poisoned. They look gross, but they are not poisonous.
These are unpleasant looking, but there's no poison. And she'll hand it back to Conrad.
Good. Well, good spoils, Fall.
Yes. I suppose so.
Perhaps we should take a moment. Everybody's a little low on everything at the moment.
That might be a good idea.
Now,
What kind of looks?
yeah, Paul, you do recall that the way the potion was described was that it would restore you immediately.
Okay. It's probably a healing version.
Who knows? Conrad's standing there by them with them.
I don't know what to make of
How
that.
many are there?
There are 6. There are 6 of you total.
Is this you not wanting us to long rest?
This is allowing you to go in without having to take a long rest, which would mean that Conrad doesn't lose a hit point too.
Conrad
Yes.
looks. How's everyone going? Is everyone
It is, I believe, still quite early in the day.
Yeah, it isn't. It isn't like we've been up for maybe like 4 hours, 5 hours at this point. Not even.
Yeah.
It's like midday. Beatrice sort of shrugs and has Fall told everybody what the hag said about the potions.
Yeah, he passed that along, and about the dead god as well.
Beatrice will like look at the bottles, grab one off whoever is closest that has one, and say,
Hey!
well, I'm fairly sure it's at the very least not poisoned, but let me check. And she's going to uncork it and scull it before everybody
Beatrice,
else does.
don't give it back to me and then take it back.
It is absolutely disgusting.
Conrad says in almost the exact same way that CV
But-
usually fosters.
As you feel it pour past your throat slowly and gluggily and hit your stomach, you feel as refreshed as if you had just woken up from the best night of sleep you have had in a long time. You benefit from a long rest.
Wow. Well, the hag was right, I believe. I feel very good. However, maybe hold your nose while drinking because it does not taste the best.
Okay. All right. Well, good you're alive.
I think
Oh,
probably
catch.
like looking at the the open door, kind of like jitter. I don't know, like kind of fidgeting about, like Cooper's influence. He really wants to get on with it. So it's like, Yes, I suppose it's worth a shot. All right.
Okay, and yeah, again,
That's
disgusting slowly goes down your throat, and you can feel it queasily hitting your stomach as it drips down. But you feel very, very well rested and benefit from a long rest.
Oh, that's terrible. But it's worth it.
Okay. And Conrad will chug it down. I'm going to expend some hit die because I'm not looking great.
You don't need to. You're benefiting from a long rest.
Oh! Brain blank. Yes. I haven't had a long rest in so long.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. I do that. And then kind of like looks a little bit awkwardly around, then he's going to go back to where the shadow spawn is, and he's going to kind of crouch with that and have a little chat with it, probably, while people do whatever else.
Yep.
All right.
He's been talking Saraten to it. She's been doing quite a lot lately.
Cute. Sevia would have taken one of the potions off Conrad before he left. Or Conrad taken it. And yeah, she uncorks it, sniffs it, and is like, just like Mother used to make, and then hold her nose and just chug it.
Yeah.
Long rest time, baby.
Drips down your throat slowly before hitting the stomach, and yeah, wonderful rest feeling.
And then she's going to give Foal's arm a little squeeze with her hand, and then she's actually going to find the looky-like.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Are you hurt? Are you injured in any way?
No, I kept out of things.
Good. Now, this is an important question. Do you want to come with us to do this final fight? Or would you rather stay somewhere safe?
I don't know that I can. I cannot cast magic like you.
That is perfectly all right. You can stay in here somewhere safe, and when we are done, we will come back for you.
Thank you.
And you know what? If you're anything like me, you'll appreciate a bit of homework while you're here on your own. So, my task for you, looky-like, is, one, to have a think about what you would like to do once you are out of this temple, because we will be getting you out, so you may live whatever life you would like to leave. And if you would like, I feel like you should think of a name.
I will think about that. Thank you.
Very good. If you need any help, you can't really do anything. If you need any help thinking of a name, just take notes. And she looks at she has like a little book harness that she wears. So like there's 2 books to her sides and then one on her hip, and it's probably very deteriorating. She's like, So, but she's going to take Strahd's diary, which she's been carrying around this entire time. And she's going to be like, this book belonged to a very terrible man who had some very regressive views of women. But he was also a magician, wizard of a sort. So you can either, I don't know if you know how to read, actually, that's apologies, but you can take this, and she gives it to her, and here is a pencil, and you may use the blank pages to do whatever you would like to keep time, whether that be writing or reading or drawing. Something to keep you occupied.
Thank you.
Very good. stay safe, stay quiet, and we shall be back for you.
All right.
Then she gives her a very awkward little like pat on the shoulder, and then is probably going to go check that Artis and Dragonbait have taken their potions, and then she's going to wait to see what everyone else wants to do.
Yeah. So is there anything folks would like to do before going through the skeleton gate?
No. Falls just very much like on edge, like, oh, we should get going. We're so close.
Quick question. Are those creepy dolls still around?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I was
still
going to
floating
say,
around.
are they still there?
Yep.
Ooh. Interesting. Conrad finishes like chattering to like the shadow spawn, and then kind of like notices one of them just staying there, like, well, were those the Stone Sisters we were talking about?
Yes.
I will also note Conrad's making, like, even talking to these little creatures is making a big show of, like, looking fine, but he probably looks a bit queasy because he ate a lot of cupcakes and meat and then drank a very disgusting herbal concoction. But yes, like, well, they're gone now.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yes, well, it wasn't much trouble. It was quite easy, really. What do you do now?
We do not know. We could come with you if you would like.
Makes no difference to me whether it the creatures such as yourselves come with me or not. If you think it would be useful, have you been beyond the door before?
No.
Can you do anything?
We
Kind of approaches them more closely, scrutinizing that horrible, like the little curl of them, like
so
the mouth.
which one are you kind of
observing
focusing
them.
on? Like the clay?
Whichever one's talking to them, but he's looking at all of them.
Okay, so probably Straw Bundle.
Okay.
So Straw Bundle is going to place a hand on yours, and you feel this small amount of magical energy pass through to you.
Was that magic?
Yes.
You can
It
do
is-
magic.
That is the extent of what we can do. So you have Straw Bundle's charm.
Oh.
If you have Straw Bundle in your possession, this charm allows you to cast the ethereal spell as an action. No components required.
Ooh.
After it is used 3 times, it vanishes.
Interesting. Kind of just feels that magic settle in him. He's like, interesting. So you have a magic that we can lay access to.
Yes.
Do you know how long it lasts?
It depends. I do not know.
Konoko straightens up, looks around the others who are kind of imagining sort of like prepping themselves, sort of preparing what they might be doing next. Looks a bit hesitant, but then it's like, no, I'll tell them. And he's like, everyone, these creatures can cast magic of a sense that could help us.
Just a small ward.
Yes. Feels like unlocking something in your mind that you don't know is quite there, but you know how to use it, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
Which is what magic is like for me all the time,
yes.
really.
So you need the doll on your possession to benefit from it.
Yeah. So when Cora kind of like takes his hand off, he's like, and now it's gone. Interesting. And they turn to grin at them again. Maybe very useful indeed.
Oh, excellent. So you three, do you wish to take down this lich and their god thing?
Yes. They are terrible.
Connor looks genuinely surprised because he's going to be like, hell yeah, I'm going to use those little things. He's like, oh, you genuinely want to do this? Oh, okay. Yes, that's the spirit. Good. Yes, we'll stop them and then purge the land of all of this mess. Yes. Good.
All right.
Excellent.
So is anyone claiming one of the other two dolls? So there is Joho, the monkey-like one, and there is Clay No Face, which is the very much exactly what it says on the tin. They have a clay head with no face on it.
I will also very briefly say, while people are pondering this, Conrad picks up Straw Bundle and then he's like, looks around at what's left on him. He's like, do you have an aversion to spiders?
No.
Good, excellent. He's going to put Straw Bundle in the bag that he has the spiders in.
Okay.
It's like a little hip bag, I believe. I presume it would be big enough to keep a straw
head
doll
poking
in.
out.
Yep. So occasionally there might be a little black insect, arachnid crawling across it. That's fine.
Okay.
Fun little cursed image for today.
I love that.
Fun reminder, Conrad's shirtless. Anyway.
That's the thing. Paul, you have mending to pick stuff up if you want to use it.
Paul is not aware that that's Paul thinks you have to get out of the temple fully to use it.
We're all just extra sexy, baby. You'll get to look at Kara's cool tattoo. It's fun.
Paul is
Alright.
probably also semi-shirtless.
All right. So who is claiming Clay No Face? Who is claiming Joho?
Beatrice will walk over to Clay No Face.
Okay. So they as you pick them up, I take it you pick them up.
Yes.
They bestow their charm on you, which is while you have Clay No Face in your possession, you don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. These benefits last for 30 days while the doll is in your possession, after which the charm vanishes from you.
Okay.
Messed up.
The breathing one could be handy.
Hmm.
And who is
Not
claiming
at all ominous.
Who is claiming Joho? Fall or Sevia?
I guess Paul will pick up Joho with their consent and then hand him to Celia.
Giving her a toy monkey.
Yes. Maybe they can travel with you.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'll be fine.
I-
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't really have
Reminder,
any bags
this is
for
what
them
they look
anyway.
like.
Ooh, down a bit, please. Ah, yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, friend, I don't have a hip bag, so you may just have to hold on here, and she's gonna kind of try and fandangle Joho into a little swing of some sort with what remains of her belts.
Okay.
What do I get?
This is very appropriate. Joho's charm. While you have Joho in your possession, it grants you the benefit of a helm of comprehending languages. The benefit lasts for 7 days while the doll is in your possession, after which the charm vanishes from you. So you could just understand every language for the next week.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Well.
Okay. And then Stevie's like, okay, friend. Well, if we're all ready to go once more into the breach, and then she is going to do a bunch of arcane little hands and say some arcane little words, and she's going to cast mage armor on herself.
Nice. All right.
Yep,
Darby
just for you, Darby.
celebrates.
All right. So
Which I believe makes my AC 15.
yes. Yes, it does. So you open the skeleton gate, which leads to a staircase moving down. Crumbling balconies overlook a pool of lava filling this triangular chamber. Above which is suspended an enormous crystal cylinder held in place by 3 adamantine struts. Wraith-like forms swirl inside the cylinder and otherworldly screams hang in the air. 4 long, writhing tentacles sprout from the cylinder's cap. A shriveled monstrosity the size of an elephant floats near the cylinder. Its body is wet and malformed, its arms and legs are atrophied, and its oversized head drips black goo. The creature is attached to the cylinder by a twisted umbilical cord. And I will show you.
I don't know if I want to. Oh, what is? Ugh.
The atropole.
Listeners, as you can probably figure from the description, it looks gross.
Sevia just nat 20 their constitution save not to faint on sight.
So, the ceiling is 30 foot high. Who knows how deep the lava pool underneath goes. So, 𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧 is going to say to you well, this is what it's all for. Let's go forth and destroy that thing or die trying.
Yes, exactly. Here we are.
Beatrice, Moa entreats you. Save the souls within the soulmonger. And your attention is drawn through that to the glass, the spirits within the glass cylinder. Sevia, Obalaka says to you, careful of the skeletons in the alcoves. They may come to life and attack us. And Kapazotl Conrad says, that creature is a creature of dark magic. It may be vulnerable to radiance. And killing it may summon forth its dark mistress.
Good point. Pincer maneuver. Perfect. I shall do you proud.
Okay.
And then Conrad will immediately go, Sevia.
Yes?
I have been spoken to by a spirit. Said potentially radiant damage may harm this creature if we are to harm it. Good to keep in mind as we proceed.
Yes.
One of the voices from this temple, not the other ones, if you're wondering.
Well, I trust your judgment regardless of where the voices originate from.
Conrad looks a little bit surprised, and then kind of just looks at the ground a bit flustered.
Beatrice
Regardless.
called... Oh, sorry.
That's all right. He says, regardless, we should be careful.
Just before we go in, I believe the spirits or the souls in that glass thing, we should save them if we can. That's what the spirit told me. Also, don't be afraid, and Beatrice turns herself invisible.
What?
It's all good. I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Element of surprise.
Like the tag that I jumped on. But then the
Exactly.
thing happened that we won't talk about.
That.
Okay, good.
Yes. And one last thing, everyone. Be wary of the skeletons in the outposts, was it, Darby?
Alcoves.
Alcoves.
Beware the skeletons in the alcoves. They may come out as some form of guard.
All right.
We can do this.
Right, we've got this.
And
Take it out. We're almost free.
So
anyone that's standing near Conrad will also for a moment have noticed him like scanning around intently to see if there's something here. But he kind of like does the squaring up of his shoulders thing and then just straightens up again when he does not see the thing, I presume. So yes.
okay. Can I get, as you descend the stairs, everyone to roll for initiative?
Oh, heck yeah. 24.
Nice.
Nice. 17.
Nice.
Beatrice, would you like to go first?
That's a 19.
All right. And Sevia?
6!
6. Now, the shadow spirit, that lasts how long does that last?
It lasts an hour, so it's probably still here.
Yeah, because you didn't
Because
have
of the
to-
potion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it just goes after me, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, then at that point, when Conrad kind of scans around to see if there's anything there, he kind of just like his brow furrows, and I don't know, falls near them maybe. He might then lean down a little bit to the shadows. He like look at the little skeleton buddy he has on his shoulder, be like, they're in there. And then he leans down a little bit closer to the shadow spawn and whispers to her, like, okay, stay on your guard, X-Thing. We're going to make sure that we're going to take this thing out. And then he's going to straighten up again.
Okay, so please, everyone, arrange yourself on the staircases with your tokens as you would like. Feel free to adjust the positions of artists and Dragonbait as well. They will defer
I
to
pick
your
Artis
judgment.
up
on
and put him
position.
in the recycling bin.
As I bask in my lava red light.
Oh yeah! Oh no, the DM's cracked out his red lighting.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're all
so
going to die. Oh god.
So everybody sort of want to stay in a similar format to what that is, because that's fairly similar to our usual marching order, or
Yeah, that was fine.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
comfortable with that.
See
Alright.
more.
All right.
Look,
Probably
yeah.
would have charged him from. Yeah, there we go.
I've gotten a little bit closer, but that's mostly to help with range.
oh,
But yeah, no, the theatrics are out, baby. We got some miss on scene on the DM screen.
Yeah.
It's a time.
So, top of the initiative is Conrad. You are really doing well with this initiative, by the way, guys.
Heck yeah, excellent. Alright, so there's gross little things there. Where are the skeletons?
The
that
skeletons
CP was
are
pointing
in
out?
the little alcoves. So there's little circular alcoves.
Bear with me,
as
viewers.
you-
I'm just gonna, who are doing the watching
Yeah.
the podcast, I'm just gonna move Conrad around
Yeah.
to see where they are
Yes.
for a moment.
Now the problem is
Like
you
to the
don't
side.
you don't have a light source, do you? So you're not.
No.
Oh, but there is, I think, a bit of a glow from the lava. So you probably are seeing some of this. yeah.
Hmm.
But there are light sources around because Sevia has light up, Beatrice has her blade, Artis has his dagger, and Dragonbait has his blade.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to determine what Conrad thinks is the most important right now. Okay. Because there's a couple of facts that I think would be interesting to him. So his current point of interest is Beatrice pointing out the souls.
Yeah.
Because Conrad's logic would be, I don't know, but his logic is, well, this creature's feeding off them. So if we cut off that food source, you'll be hungry like I was before. So can he get to there?
So you're aiming to get to the soulmonger itself?
Yeah, he wants to look at it. He will cast spider climb on himself.
Yeah. So
As a precaution.
yeah.
Hang on. I'll double check actually because I believe that's concentration. Sorry, just one moment. Spider climb is concentration. He won't do that yet.
Okay.
He will try to get to it normally.
But yeah, the struts are wide enough that you could walk along them without difficulty.
Alright, so he just approaches very carefully. Is the horrible, gross creature in the tank, like, is it doing anything? No sign of recognition?
So the gross creature isn't in the tank. It is floating basically above and around it.
Oh, my brain was probably trying to save myself for picturing that properly. Cool. So Conrad's going to head towards to have a look at the soulmonger, I guess. Oh, gross. The atropal just turned up on the... I guess I will attempt to sneak. Obviously I can't hide behind anything. Do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, to kind of roll, to kind of hide behind the, something.
Yeah, so he'll kind of get closer to there, and he'll attempt to hide. That's only a 17.
All right, 17. Okay, I will keep a note of that.
Cool. So yeah, he's making his way towards the soulmonger, but he wants to do it. He's like, yeah. Oh, he's gotten to it, I believe. So he's inspecting it. Anything cool I can see?
Okay, I guess roll me an investigation check.
Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Oh, only a 13, unfortunately.
Okay, it appears to be made of crystal. You might be able to damage it with enough force.
He points at full and mimes punching, and then shrugs, and then looks back at it.
Full nods.
And then continues to investigate, but then that kind of like just also mimes like hand, like, you know, little hand wave, like be careful. And then he's gonna just try, and then he'll do his stealth thing to do there. And I'll say, I should have mentioned this beforehand, he will have told his shadow spawn bestie Exley that it should go and investigate the skeletons.
All right.
So that's its instruction for today.
So
for this round.
So it can just get to one of the skeleton alcoves.
Yes.
So the alcoves. Let me find this. Where is this? Yeah. So they are just alcoves filled with skeletons.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Lovely decor. Excellent. So it's investigating it and, you know, attack if anything happens. So if nothing happens, then it's just going to stand there.
All right. Yeah. Next is Dragonbait, who is going to... Dragonbait is going to follow along the strut and is gonna hold an action that if anything tries to attack you, Conrad, he's gonna strike back himself.
I seductively wink at Dragonbait.
Okay. Beatrice, it is your turn.
Alright, so Beatrice will probably come in and take up position in front of one of the other alcoves.
Okay.
And hold an action that if anything does in fact rise and start coming out, she will hit it with her sword.
The skeletons?
Yes.
Alright. I will say roll to hit.
Oh no, she's holding the action.
Oh, you're so if the skeleton dries up.
If the skeletons rise up, she'll hit
All right.
whatever comes first.
Alright. Next is Fall.
Okay, well, Dragon Bait has gotten in my way, so I can't do the plan that Conrad said. I'm assuming I can't get around him on the strut.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. So Fall will like run towards the edge, and I'll lock sight with the giant fleshy creature attached to the big vat, and once again whisper, chant these strange words that no one can hear, and that's dissonant whispers.
Okay.
So roll the wisdom saving throw.
On the Atropole?
Yes.
Alright. So Wisdom?
Yeah.
That is an 18.
Okay, yeah, that passes, so like half damage. And no need to run away. So okay, 5 damage.
Alright.
That saddens me.
Every little bit counts.
I meant to do second level, but well.
So.
Okay, and then Fall will turn to Conrad and be like, good plan. Come on, Conrad, you're in prime position, and that's a bardic inspiration.
Alright.
To Conrad.
Thank you.
No problem. And yeah, that's Fall's bow, so 1d6.
Okay. Alright. So next is the Atropole's turn. It is going to... So, alright. So it is... No one's within melee of where it is. So it is going to target one creature with its light. Yeah, no, let's start with this. So who do I want to target? 4. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. 16.
That is not enough, unfortunately.
I don't like the amount of dice. I heard.
10,
Should I use my inspiration?
20, 36, 30, 41, 42 points of necrotic damage.
Cool. I will use my inspiration if that happens again. Okay, 42?
42 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
And that seems to heal the Atropole.
Oh shit.
So
I guess like kind of like this dark like shadow goes over Fall, and he just looks like really hurt. Staggers at this wave of necrotic energy.
Alright. So, that is its turn. Next is Sevia's turn.
Me! Okay, well, she was kind of, hanging back, like, waiting to see, how much sneak attack we could get on this thing. And then it did a buttload of damage to Fall. So she is going to do some arcane hands and words that she's a little less familiar with. And I would like to cast a 4th level guiding bolt.
Alright.
So that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 certainly hits.
Fantastic. So it is going to take 7d6 radiant damage.
All right. It is vulnerable to radiant damage, as
I
Dog
know.
said. So get the total of the 7d6 and double it.
Okay. Unfortunately, this is not a type of damage where I can ignore ones. So,
Not because it's not a wizard spell.
because it's not a fire spell.
not a fire.
4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 23, round that up to 46.
46 points of damage. That is nasty.
Yep.
And the next person to attack it has advantage because it's guiding bolt.
Yes,
Um,
it's going to be very good considering we have rogues in the party.
yeah. All right. Does the Soulmonger do anything if it has a turn? But at the end of your turn, though, it is
Oh,
going
boy.
to use a legendary action.
Mm-hmm.
Which of its legendary actions I will decide in a moment. It's gonna wail out. Can I get everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please? So, con saves, please.
Okay, I got an 18.
18, okay.
21.
21, Sevia,
22?
and Conrad.
9.
So Conrad and Fall, you both gain a level of exhaustion
Shit. Okay.
as this
Uh-oh.
withering wail drives into you.
Damn. Also remember your bardic inspiration. Not that it would have helped then, but
Yes, sorry,
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
okay. So that's disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Artis. What's Artis gonna do? Artis is gonna stand by and he's gonna get to the edge and fire some arrows at the Atropole. 2 of them hit, 1 of them misses because it was a nat 1. They don't do any damage because they're non-magical. So, back to the top of the initiative. Conrad, you have exhaustion, which is simply, at this stage, disadvantage on skill checks, on
Excellent.
ability checks.
Okay, well, having seen the creatures start to attack people and turning around to see Dragonbait, Kara's going to try and shimmy his way to the side,
Yeah.
and then he's just going to start to try to break the
So roll me an acrobatics check to kind of... I guess, so you're trying
Yeah.
to kind of navigate your way around to one of the other struts?
So 21.
21, that's enough.
Cool.
So you
I don't
managed
fall in
to get
lava.
to, I imagine, one of the other struts. Because there's no kind of ledge.
Yes.
So that was a kind of difficult one, but 21
crawl.
is enough.
Excellent. And then he's going to try to start breaking it, I guess.
All right.
He's in a rapier. Oh, well.
It is a magical rapier, though, so...
Yeah, all right. It's going to cause hell to my weapon, but that's fine. I'm going to start to try to strike it, I guess. So,
Okay.
my
Roll.
rolls. I'm a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Yep, that's cool. It's an inanimate object, so I'd hope so.
Yeah. You technically have an ally within 5 feet of it, so...
I sneak attack though. I was hiding too. I
Yeah.
sneak attack the the thing. So 11 points of piercing damage, and then sneak attack is 4 and a 2, which is 6, and then a third one of 5. So 11 points of additional piercing damage.
Okay. So, one of the tentacles, as as you make an attack into the soulmonger. So in response to any creature making a successful weapon attack against a cylinder or one of its struts, soulmonger attacks a creature with one of its 30-foot long tentacles. So that is a natural 2, which is a total of 9 to hit.
Does not hit. So Conrad manages just to somehow wiggle his way away from the tentacle. He just ducks in time.
All right, and you have a second attack.
I attack again. Yes. Okay, so that is. Sorry. So it's plus 12. So 23 to hit. So
23 certainly hits.
Just a D8 this time of 5. 5 plus 8. I keep rolling these. 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he also calls out to the Shadow Spawn. So no skeletons are moved or anything.
No.
And like the tentacles are just kind of randomly there, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just kind of like
Dragonbait's in the
floating
way.
around.
Okay. All right. So you kind of can't do much. He's going to just call out to it and be like, all right, XC, follow 4, the blue one. Follow their instruction. And the horrible Shadow Spawn is going to move over to 4.
Okay.
Just look at 4 expectantly if it had a face.
All right. Dragonbait is going to do 2 attacks against the soulmonger, which unfortunately is not either undead or fiend. And he rolls a nat 1 on one of those. But the other is 9 plus 8, so that is 17, which hits. So he does simple little, and I rolled 1 on the damage dice. So it is 6 points of damage to the soulmonger. And there is an attack against him from and that's going to hit from the tentacle. The tentacle wallops into Dragonbait, dealing a total of 16 plus 6, so 22 points of bludgeoning damage. Right. Next is Beatrice.
Beatrice is going to turn around, pull her bow out, Slayer's Prey on the
Atropol?
blob thing, that one, and shoot off 2 arrows at it.
All right, roll to hit twice.
Oh, hang on. Is that the right? Oops. Oh, yeah, no, it's an 8. So that's... One is 20 to hit, the other is a 22.
22 will also hit. So, just break out these damage types if you have multiple damage types. I'm gonna be generous and say, because the umbilical cord is right by Conrad, so you do get sneak attack from that.
Alright, so the first arrow...
Close enough. Conrad's close enough to give you sneak attack on that.
$26 for the first one.
Now, what damage types do you have in the mix there?
So So that's just. Oops.
Is it just piercing?
It's just piercing.
Okay, so the
But my
Slayer's Prey
longbow
is
is
just
magical.
weapon damage.
And
Yeah.
the Slayer's Prey just
Okay,
walks into that like sneak attack does.
all right. And your second attack?
My second does.
Fall is on deck.
11.
11
the second.
to hit.
Oh no, I rolled the to hit.
Oh, that's
before.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was 20 and 21,
It's-
wasn't it?
yeah.
So 11, you said.
11.
Yes. All right. All right. Fall. So these arrows do appear to be doing damage. So
Yeah, and Beatrice does pop back into existence now that she has dealt damage. So she's no longer invisible.
Okay.
Oh, Conrad, I'll let you get away with this because I forgot about this, but I'm going to need to remember this from now on. Fall, you are starting your turn within 30 feet of the Atropole. Beatrice, you're just out of that range.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately. Can you roll me... no, it's not a save. You just take it. It is 3d6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
So that is 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Dang, now I'm not sure if I should do my risky thing I was going to do.
Are you going to try to leap?
Oh no. I was going to get close in a way. Okay, in that case, I'll do my slightly less risky thing, I guess. Okay, so I'll turn to the kind of shadow spirit and I'll say, all right, until you can get a clear path to the enemy, just defend everyone here as best you can. And then I'm going to go over to the strut to get across and be like, Dragomir, could you move like one step towards me? And then can I roll acrobatics to go to hold on to the strut, swing under it, climb along a little so I'm going around Dragonbait, and then pull myself up?
Yeah. Roll me an acrobatics check. Now, did you have exhaustion, if I remember correctly?
I do too.
So you do have disadvantage on this.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should have done the other thing.
But you also have bardic inspiration for yourself.
And
I've
like
got
inspiration in D&D.
general inspiration. Yeah, that's true.
Reroll.
Okay, in that case, I might use my inspiration on... Oh no, I don't need her. I've got insane acrobatics.
Fall is kind of an acrobat.
Yeah, that's 21. I rolled a
21.
That's 21.
Yeah. So it's precarious. You almost slip at one point, but you manage to flip up and under.
I've gotten away around Dragonbait. Like, excellent, thank you. And then, I don't know. I guess I'll start wailing on the like. I keep forgetting words for things.
The soulmonger?
Container.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Roll to hit.
Okay. So that is a that's going to hit. That's 15 plus 13.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Excellent. So sweet. So that's just a blow with the quarterstaff. So that will be 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. And one of the tentacles comes up and hits at you. It gets an 18, which I believe just hits you.
That's right.
So 11. And deals... what was it? It was... Oh, these are some high ones. 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, well, I'm down now. So Fall drops unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are whacked into the lava. And as you fall, you lose 1 death save. However, good news for you. I discovered on a podcast I listened to.
Yeah.
You know the trope of people sinking into lava? That's not an actual thing. It's too dense for people to sink into. So you're not sinking.
I'm on the lava.
You're on the lava.
Cool. Well, thank you for that. I'm glad that you listened to that. Excellent.
Yeah.
Someone please rescue me.
Artists, do something useful for once in your life.
So the lava pit is 30 feet below the floor, for reference.
Shit.
Okay. It is the Atropol's turn. At the end of that. And it is going to... It is going to... It is going to use its life drain on Conrad, I think. So, roll me a Constitution save.
The thing I'm bad at. Let's see. Maybe my dice will roll well for once tonight. Better. So it's a 19.
19. Okay, that is just a success.
Oh,
So
cool.
20, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33. So that is 34 points, halved to 17 points of necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the Atropol heals a little from that. So 8. All right, that is its go. Sevia, it is your turn.
My plan has been foiled. Is there any way for me to get to fall?
Unless you have some sort of way of levitating or giving yourself a fly speed, no.
Fuck, I don't.
It is I mean, you could jump into the lava yourself. There's that.
Okay. Okay. Sevia is going to panic, use her movement to get to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the edge? Is the edge
Yes,
where Artis is?
Yes.
Okay. She's like, no, not my character sheet. There. She's looking down and she's like, realized that, like, she can't get to fall. And she's going to look up at this creature and, anyone around her, she's crying, anyone around her is just going to hear her say, fuck you, and is going to cast Guiding Bolt again.
Okay.
Which, has anyone used the advantage from last time?
No. If they have, we've forgotten it.
I think Beatrice was the first one to attack, but we forgot about the advantage.
Well then, I'll take it. And that is a 16. No, that's just 23.
Yeah, certainly hits.
Okay. And I didn't say what level, so I'll just do 4th level, first base level.
Okay.
Good numbers. 12, 16, 20, 40 points of damage.
All right. So it's looking shaky. Oh wait, that was already doubled, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and then she's she's panicking. Fall, can you hear me? Fall.
All right. At the end of your turn, the Atropol is going to wail again. Can I get everyone except for Fall? Because Fall is unconscious and therefore cannot hear it. To roll me a Constitution saving throw. It is a saving throw, so there's no disadvantage on this.
It's a nat 20, so 23 for me.
Okay. Conrad?
16.
16 is a failure, unfortunately. Sevia.
Muted.
Also 16.
Also a failure. So Sevia is on 1 point of exhaustion. Conrad, you are on 2, which is your speed is halved.
Oh yeah, I've got Bardic Inspiration. I'm going to use that.
Yep.
What do I
1d6.
use for that?
Yeah,
D6.
1d6.
I think it's just 1d6.
That's a 5, so it's
Okay.
21.
Okay, so that is a success. All right.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right.
I forgot.
Fuck it. Artis is on 2 points of exhaustion, but he's gonna risk this crazy maneuver. He is gonna leap for the tentacle and try to ride. Yep, it should be at disadvantage. Yeah, yep. And so he's gonna grab onto the tentacle. And as it writhes around, reach out for Fall and grab them. It's gonna be precarious. He's gonna need another turn in order to, kind of throw them up or something. But he is struggling at the moment to hold Fall in one hand and the tentacle grip tight in the other. But yes, that is the state of things. Conrad, it is your turn.
Okay, interesting. Alright, so Conrad has seen all this happen, and so Artis is currently on a tentacle holding Fall. Okay, what shall I do then? Conrad is going to first yell out to the shadows, where he's going to go, Exley, catch Fall, the blue one. Catch them when they come near. And then get them to Sevia. He yells that out. Oh, then what's he gonna do? I'm gonna attack the Soul Forge. Falls out of the lava and I can't heal, so I'm gonna do that and hope that my Shadow Spawn catches Fall. So I roll a natural 17, so that's gonna hit because I have a plus 12 to my rapier.
All right.
So that is I rolled 1, so pierce, so I'm gonna re-roll that. So that's a 4. So 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I don't get sneak attack because there's no one around me now.
No.
But yeah, I'll attack again, I guess.
Yeah, because Dragonbait hasn't had the chance to step back in.
I rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, so max damage plus the...
Take a picture.
Dice
Unfortunately,
roll.
max damage is just 1d8 plus 8, so I presume
Still something.
16 damage?
16?
So because it's max damage, it's the full roll of the dice plus the add-on, isn't it?
Yes, and then
Okay,
the
cool.
dice roll on top
So
of that.
16,
So
and then I'm gonna roll an 8. So 6. So
22.
24. 22, yes.
22.
And then do I do the plus 8 on top of that?
No, so you already had
That's
the
it.
plus 8 in the 16. All right.
Cool. So that's that. And I believe I have an offhand attack.
Yeah.
My dagger?
Yeah, if you want to take out your dagger, you can do that. And it's just a
Try and whale as
D4
much damage as I
plus
possibly
1.
can.
But yeah,
So that's like a 25 to hit, so that will hit.
I just remembered the tentacle is going to try to attack you.
Yep. All right. Come at me.
That will...
I have an AC of 20.
yeah, it has a plus 7 to hit. That is 20 on the dot.
All right, it hits me. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, a lot of ones this time.
Cool.
So 10, 20, 32, 33 points of bludgeoning still.
Okay. Cool. Not great, but there we go. 33 points. All right. Cool.
All right.
How is the soul tank
But
looking?
also,
Yeah.
as it flings at you, it's the same tentacle that's got Artis and Fall on it.
Uh-huh.
They are going to be thrown through the air onto one of the opposite things, balconies. Artis is going to attempt in the air to try to maneuver the two of them so he takes the brunt of the damage himself. That's should be a...
As the shadow spawn also helps from the ground.
Yes.
All right, so 4, you're not going to take any, you're not going to be damaged by this, so you don't
they
have
don't
to
get
take...
full damage anyway.
So you're not taking a death saving
Thanks.
failure for this. Artis is going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the wall. And yeah, so the two of you are on the opposite end there.
Oh, cool.
And Artis is going to call out, "Don't worry, I have something for this." All right. Okay. So yes, the state of the soulmonger, it is still in a somewhat decent state, though it is cracking.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there's not much else I can do, so my offhand attack. Actually, if it's in a I need a decent state, I'm going to use bonus action Form of Dread then instead.
All right.
So that's Form of Dread. I get a certain amount of hit points, 1d10 plus my Warlock level. So I rolled... Okay. So a 3 plus 5. Alright, that's fine. That's something, I guess. So 8 temp hit points.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
My Cry's eyes are yellow now.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. Shadow spawn. Yeah, it's awaiting Fall's return.
Yeah.
Dragonbait.
It's like running back and forth like...
Dragonbait is going to run in and try to attack the Soulmonger with his 2 attacks. Both of those miss. Beatrice, what are you going to do?
Beatrice is going to do the exact same thing as last time, but before she actually shoots it, she's going to yell out, "Hey, ugly asshole thing!" and then shoot it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Twice.
Again, Conrad is technically within range, so...
So that's a 19 and a 20
Yep.
to hit.
Okay, both hit.
So first one. Ooh, okay.
Oh, need to hit Dragonbait with the tentacle. Oh no, it needs to succeed in the hits for the tentacle attack to roll. Okay.
28 piercing damage for the first one.
Nice.
And then... $17 for the second.
All right. So it's looking shaky. It's still looking shaky, but it's still
Then she
standing.
flips it off.
All right. Fall, can you roll me a death saving throw?
Okay, with Gem Inspiration, do I have to do it before or after the roll? Can't remember.
You should be doing it before the roll.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll use my inspiration.
All right.
Uh, 14.
14 is a success. It is the Atropol's go. It is going to target... This time it's going to target Dragonbait. With its life drain. So Dragonbait fails. So this is... For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to use the average. So 36 points of necrotic to Dragonbait. And 18 points back to the Atropol. Alright. Next is Sevia. But Sevia, Artis is going to yell out, "Alright, if you could get some healing ready, I'm going to be back over there in just an instant."
Absolutely. Is that him asking me to hold my action?
Yes.
Okay. I had a plan, but I feel like that's actually more important. So yep, she's going to hold her action with a... Let me consult my book. You know what? 5th level cure wounds at the ready.
Alright. Alright. Anything with your bonus action before we move on? Nope.
No, because she doesn't want to potentially move out of range of where Artis can get to
Okay.
her, so.
I keep forgetting the damage from being within range of the Atropol, but that only really impacts those on the struts for the most part. Although Artis is going to have to take it. Yeah, you're getting really lucky with that, Laura, because I keep forgetting on your turns.
Oh, I got it last time, so.
Oh, you took it anyway?
That's why I'm nearly
All
dead.
right. Okay. So 3d6. So that is 10 points of damage to Artis. And you can see him take out his dagger and slash at the air, and this portal opens up around him, and he pulls himself and falls through it, casting Dimension Door. So that Fall is at your feet, Thevia.
She is going to fall to her knees and give Fall 20 points of healing, saving them from death throes.
All right.
I will say
And-
that Fall definitely has like heavily burned, probably all
Yeah.
on like probably one side of their face and like half the back of their head and their
Yeah.
body and like they do
Yeah. And the magical healing does help with it a bit.
it does help with that, but yeah, they're looking bad.
Yeah.
She's like cradling the good side of their face, crying.
All right. And at the end of his turn, and the end of the initiative round, that's where we're going to leave it for this week's episode. Thank you.
Things are going great.
My
See you
God.
next week, everyone.
Artis
Next time.
finally redeems himself.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Goodbye.
Have a good
Next
week.
week.
Oh.